Self-discipline, meditation, and ambition are a few of the benefits acquired from a martial arts education. How would you like to learn to defend yourself with the ancient Korean art of Taekwondo? How would you like to feel the rush of competing for a gold medal against some of the best fighters in your state? Today's guest, a black belt since age 14, will talk about a sport that she claims has molded her into the person she is today. The Humanities Communication Arts Department of Norwood Community College presents The New Directors, the show that introduces you to television's future writers, directors, and personalities. And now join our host, Derek Schmidt, to meet the new next director.
Thank you for joining us today for today's edition of The New Directors. All of the people involved with this program are students in the television production course and are editing, switching, controlling audio, operating cameras, and acting as talent for the first time today. The guests you are about to meet, who are students who are not on camera, are behind the scenes, working hard to bring this program to you with as few mistakes as possible. Each student will write and direct 4 different productions. This program will give them the chance to talk about themselves, the productions they have completed, and give you the chance to get to know them and watch their progress throughout the semester. Our guest today is a journalism major here at NCC who has been practicing martial arts since a very young age. Today she will share with us her thoughts and experiences on this ancient art form. Now let me introduce you to our guest today, Jennifer.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. It's good to have you here. All right. Now, most girls want to join dance classes or sing and act. What made you choose a predominantly male-dominated sport? And how has that shaped you into the person you are today?
Well, it all started when I was 7. My brother was put into karate and I was not. And one day I went to go see him practice.
Yeah.
And I was there sitting outside the karate classroom and I just saw how much fun it was. I saw that it was so much fun. He was just having so much fun. So I begged my mom and my dad to put me into it, and they were like, no. But I fought and kicked and screamed until they actually put me into it. And
That's great.
yeah, so I think it was one of the best decisions my parents and I have ever made, because it made me into the person I am today. Self-disciplined, I have ambition, and self-control and respect, which is a lot of the qualities they teach you there. Self-discipline, they teach you with by practicing. You know, like any sport, you have to practice to be perfect. Respect is highly valued also. And self-control, they teach you to avoid fights no matter what.
Yep.
And I think that those qualities are very important in people today.
That sounds great.
Yeah, those are some pictures of when I was younger, practicing karate, and that's when I was a little bit older. By that time, I think I was a black belt already. I wouldn't trade the experience for the world.
That's great.
And everything I've learned there.
Sounds awesome. I might have to try it out.
Yeah. That's actually a gold medal that they were giving out. I didn't get it. I actually got second place. But
that's too bad.
Yeah, but it was fun.
Yeah. You win lots of competitions, or?
I went to lots. I don't know if I won lots. But yeah.
Well, that's okay. Could you tell us why you decided to take the TV production course?
Well, first and foremost, I'm a journalism major, so it's a requirement.
Yeah.
But I would have taken it anyway. I've always been interested in movies and how they make you feel. You know, everybody goes to the movies, and they bring out emotions in you, and it's just crazy that comes from somebody's thoughts, somebody's idea. And so I would love to know how that is put into a movie, and that's why I decided to take it. And I'm learning how to make an idea into an actual TV form. Yeah.
That's great. You know, everyone should have that experience. So, what are some of the most useful things you have learned in the TV production course?
Well, I know that it's really hard work. You know, at first you think, oh my God, a movie, it's so much fun, let's do it. But it's a process, just like anything else.
Absolutely.
You don't just think about it and it appears on TV. You have to think about it, and after you think about it, you'll have to write down a summary of an idea. Then you have to detail that summary, and then you have to storyboard it. And you have to do all that so that it comes out right. Because if you don't, then it's never going to come out how you imagined it at first. Yeah, and it's like an English paper. You know, you have to write it and then draft it and then draft it again. You're not just gonna hand a draft to your teacher, just like you're not gonna hand a movie that wasn't edited and thought well to an audience.
Yeah, that's an excellent point. Yeah. Well then, why don't you tell us about the productions you created for the TV1 class? The Learning Project, the Action Sequence, the New England Fall Project, and lastly the Orange Project.
All right, I'll start with the Learning Project. In the Learning Project, it's the first time we got to actually take cameras out and learn how to use them. This is the learning sequence where we took the camera out and shot different angles with it and different shots of people and still objects. We learned to shoot close-ups, long shots, medium shots. That's actually an over-the-shoulder shot. That one is also where you only see like the person's back and then the other person. And that one is my my action sequence. That one was shot actually here at NCC and upstairs in the West Building. And this one we learned clean entrance, clean exit. It was really fun to shoot. I enjoyed it a lot. And that one, that's my fall project. That one was exciting. I went to upstate New York actually to shoot it.
Really?
And I got some like apple trees and things like that. In this one we learned how to simplify the scene. We learned how to use lines of grace, rules of thirds, shift focus, and poor man's dissolve. I think that it was so pretty to just shoot it there, and
I'm
we learned
sure.
a lot. I learned a lot from shooting that.
I'm sure, yeah.
And ate some raspberries while at it. That one is my orange project. In this one, we had to shoot action. It's kind of like the action sequence, but with no audio. But we had to tell a story. And I chose to tell a story about an orange that gets rejected over and over again. This kid goes in there, he eats every other fruit except the orange. Like he'll pick up the orange, like you see, and then put it back down, and it has like a sad face, so it's pretty funny. I enjoyed it a lot.
It sounds great.
Yeah.
All right, well, I know you had one project that you felt was the best. Why don't you tell us about it as we watch the small sample with the audio?
Yes, my best project I think was the Fall Project. Because I think it just came together so well, especially with the music that I chose. This one's the one that I went to upstate New York to film, and I just thought it was every shot was so beautiful, especially because of the rule of thirds and simplifying the scenes and the lines of grace. It just came together so well, and with the music I picked, it kind of sounded almost magical. It was really pretty.
I'm sure.
And yeah, that's why I think it was my best project. Plus, my orange project isn't done yet, so maybe my orange project will come out as my best. But right now, that I like my fall project the best.
You gotta wait and see, I guess.
I also filmed some ducks that are coming up in a little bit. They were funny to
That's
film.
great.
Yeah, it was awesome. I loved this project. It was really fun.
Yeah, sounds like a great project. All right, well, you previously mentioned a variety of things you have learned in this course. What was the most interesting and important skill you've learned, and how can you put it to good use?
Well, the most interesting thing I learned, the one thing that sticks out a lot is how to make a picture look good. You know, like I was saying with my fall project, the lines of grace, and how lines can actually cultivate emotion. For example, a horizontal line can make you feel at peace because it has to do with the horizon and nature, and it can make you feel balance. And a vertical line, for example, can make you feel strength and power. And then lines of joy are the vertical are the lines that go out like that. Yeah, for example, flowers. They make you feel happy, right?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I thought that was the most interesting thing. But the thing that I think is going to be most helpful to me is definitely storyboarding. Because you need it. It's necessary. You can't just go out there and film. You have to have everything ready and set the way you want it so you can go out there and film, because if not, it's never going to come out the way you want.
Yeah, it's a very important part.
Yeah, so I think that's the most important part that I've learned.
Nice. Sounds very
Even
good.
though it's hard work, it's the most important.
It is hard work.
Yeah, especially if you don't know how to draw.
Yeah, it's worthwhile in the end. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That could be a challenge too. All right, well, after finishing your education, what would you like to achieve, and what could you do to help you get there?
Well, I have about maybe a semester or two left here at NCC, but I do plan on going to a four-year college. I don't know where yet, but since I'm a major in journalism, I'm definitely going to take more TV classes and TV production classes and get more in-depth education of how everything works, and who knows, maybe I'll be in a movie one day or behind the scenes.
Yeah,
either
you never
way.
know. You never know.
Yeah, that would be awesome. So I plan to do that, to go for communications, and definitely TV production is going to be in my educational career.
Nice.
Yeah.
It sounds great. Great plan.
Thanks. I hope it all happens.
Yeah. Oh, it will if you put your mind to it.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can do anything. So, yeah. Today, we got to meet someone who has experience in martial arts and shared with us all the qualities that art has taught her to have. She also shared with us her TV One projects and her plans for the future in the TV world. I would like to thank our guest Jennifer for joining us today. Thank you for being here.
A pleasure.
Yes. We hope you enjoyed meeting some of television's future directors, and we hope you will continue to join us each week to watch our progress. Thank you, and good day. Wasn't that bad?
This has been The New Directors with your host, Dara Schmidt, directed by Renzo Pardo. I'm your announcer, Karen Marin.